Hello, my YouTubers. Hello, YouTube family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Malebo Oljon Cindy. I am also known as Coach Malebo, and I am a holistic life coach, an award-winning author, and also an energy healer. My focus is for you to heal your past traumas and pain so that you can create the life that you truly know you deserve. And if you are here for the first time, thank you for joining us. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let us grow this community together. And if you are a returning subscriber, you are, part of this family. Thank you so much. You are part of the people who have helped me reach 1,000 subscribers and also 4,000 watch hours. So I couldn't do this without you. And I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for your love and support. Okay, so I have already mentioned that I am an author. I have 3 books. Today I just decided that I will brand this one. If you can see, just that the camera is upside down. So if you can see, it's actually a selfie, yes. There is the official book launch of Trapped. And this is the book that we were launching last week, Saturday. It was on the 6th of August, 2022 at Coffee Centurion. And we had a good time. A lot of people bought the books and they were like, yo, we want to read this book because, wow. Trapped, guys, it's actually helping you untrap yourself, if there's a word like that. Untrap yourself, right? So if you do not have this book, please buy it this month only. We are selling it for 190 excluding courier. So I think, if you are using Pexi, you will be paying at 250, which is not a lot of amount. Okay, so yes, and I will also be doing a book tour. I'm just not sure where am I going to start, but I want to go provincially. Maybe it's not going to happen this year, or maybe I will go to a few places this year. I will see. And then, because I believe that every household needs to have this book. Every household needs to have Trapped, because we all about how to heal ourselves and how to heal the generation that came before us. All right. And another thing that I'm so excited about is the inner child healing circle. So I've started a group called the inner child healing circle, which is all about healing our childhood traumas and pain. I know a lot of us, myself included, I had a lot of pain from my childhood and I had to heal it so that I can help you heal. So if you do want to be a part of us, we are starting in September until whenever God says, no, you need to stop. So on the 3rd of September, we'll be joined by everybody all over the world, and we are healing ourselves. The price for that is only 300 Rand. Is it? Yeah, 300 Rand. And should you want to be a part of that, please note that the 300 Rand is per month, okay? And we're going to have 3 hours together, healing ourselves. So do sign up for that. Talk to me on WhatsApp. For most of you who have my number, speak to me on WhatsApp, but I'll also drop my numbers, my WhatsApp number or my WhatsApp link on the description below. All right. So, but that is actually not what we are here for. Today we're talking about why desperation is a weak emotion and it produces bad results. Okay. So I'm going to narrate my story because I'm all about myself here. I use my own pain, my own mistakes to help other people not to go through that. Right. So desperation, sometimes you are desperate for marriage. Some people are desperate for a relationship, for a job, for anything, and you don't even listen to the inner side of you that says don't go there. But because you are desperate, you keep on saying, no, I need a job, I need a man, I need those type of things, and you end up causing a lot of pain in yourself. And I did that myself. So 2019 in July, I remember the 11th of July, I had to go back to work. I was on maternity leave since March 2019 until the 11th. So it was a 4 months period, which was not nice for mummies who have been pregnant and now you have to go back to work. You're thinking, oh my goodness, can't I just have a million, right? So that was me. And my husband and I previously had agreed that we don't want a helper because we were staying in a 2-bedroom place, and we were like, ah, if people visit us, like, we had all these excuses as to why we cannot have people, a helper. So we hired another lady who was looking after a lot of children. So it was like a crash sort of. It was my mother's friend, and then we like, let's go there and take Nkosi there. And the disadvantage with that is that your kid will always get sick, because because he was interacting with other children and he was not at home. The care that you get at home, not saying that they were not giving her the care that he wanted, but I'm just saying that just being removed from your comfort zone to going, even us adults, when we are being removed, even at work, when they say you are changing the management style or whatever, we start panicking and all that. So I think that's how he also felt, and he fell sick. I took him to the doctor. I remember the doctor saying, I need to stay home for a week. So she wrote me a letter, and I was home, from Monday. I was home, and I was like, yo, how am I going to do this now? It means that the next week I had to take Nkosi back to the lady. But again, Nkosi was not 100% fine. Okay, well, I was thinking he was not going to be 100% fine, or strong enough to also handle that. Winter, a lot of people are sick with flu, and some of these kids are older kids, so they cough, and they don't know that if you cough, you're actually giving another person flu. You understand? So on the Monday, we took him to the doctor. Because I was still breastfeeding by that time, the doctor said, no, you need to stay home with Ngozi until next week Monday. You will go back next week Monday to work. And I was like, okay. So while I was sitting, breastfeeding my son, who had actually diarrhea, who had flu, I thought, you know what, I think we need to get a helper. And this one thing about me, I think and I do. Sometimes it may not be a good thing, because some of the things, even the businesses that I opened, I mean, now I have 3 businesses registered in my name. I did not think about them, though they are making money for me, but there are other things that I did not think about, and they actually costed me a lot. So not a problem. I just thought about it, and I told my husband. My husband is one of those people who like this thing of, let me think about it. I'm like, guy, you can't think about it. We only have 7 days to hire a helper or to take Nkosi back to where he was. And we were like, you know what, he was like, I think just hire a helper. So I'm very much connected. I have people all over the world. Like, whenever I need something, I know who to call and all that. Okay, so I call a few of my friends and they connect me. Actually, a friend of mine was, I don't know if she's still doing that. She was running an agent for the helper, connected me to this lady. I interviewed her. A lot of people actually came for the interview at that time, and I picked this one lady from Lesotho. And remember, I'm talking about desperation. Here I was desperate, and my desperation looked valid because it was the desperation for my son. So on Thursday, I had actually, she came on Tuesday or on Wednesday, and then I vibed with her from the desperation that I had. I vibed with her, and I was like, okay, let's go. And on Thursday, she was moving in with me. I wanted actually to see from Thursday until Sunday if I can trust this person, because I had to go back to work, even though the work that my workplace was not far from where I am staying. I just wanted to feel like, can this person actually look after my son? Okay, then it happened that she came. Because I was desperate, I also told her, I just want you to look after my son. Like, that's my most priority. She actually even told me that she cannot cook and all these things. And many of you guys who have been watching my live videos and all that, you know that I do not like chores. But it looked like, because I was desperate, I was just looking for somebody who can look after my son. Okay, so there was a time now I was cooking, and I got, guys, cooking makes me exhausted. I can't cook like continuously. Maybe once in a week I can cook and all that. Don't ask me who is cooking, because we all have hands. But anyway, I then we hired this helper who was with us for about 2 years. And she started like being bossy, and now my son was attached to this helper. My son loved this helper because he grew up seeing this helper. And there came a time when now we were complaining, and she was even demanding more money, but I didn't even feel like giving her more money, because I didn't even see, okay, fine, apart from looking after Nkosi, what do you do? Because you don't even clean, like, like the cleaning. Even me, though I don't like chores, when I clean, girl, you can see that Melby has cleaned, but I cannot see those type of things. And she was going home every after fortnight, meaning 2 times in a month. And sometimes it will be a problem for me because the work that I do, right? And it was a lot of drama. I had to release her. I even gave her twice her salary, and had to release her because I saw that I'm an girl, and we decided, actually it was last year when I released her, and we decided to take Nkosi to crash. So, but again, we were still looking for a helper because we want somebody who can look after our son when we are not here. My husband is a busy man. Kadi weekend take a DJ. I am a coach, I'm a healer. I always take people for retreats and hikes and all that. So we would want to have somebody who will be in the house, doing what we would have loved to do with our son, and love our son, unconditionally. Anyway, I released her, and now my husband said something very, very important, that remember, now it's not like you are in need of a helper. It's a want, and I have explained that in one of my videos about the need and a want. The need is something that you cannot live with, and you are desperately looking for it. You cannot breathe, you cannot do anything. But a want is something that, yeah, even if it's there, that's good, but if it's not there, it's also good, right? So we took Nkosi to crash in Jan, and I hired a helper. Though I hired, I think, the first one who lasted for 4 days, and then she was telling me some dramatic things. It was not me who actually fired her. She had a boyfriend who abused her and all that. So I decided, nope, we're not going to do that. So I got a helper, and wow, I saw how the difference between looking for a helper when you are desperate and looking for a helper when you are not desperate. And this helper of mine, like, she came and I told her, I'm going to give you this salary, and she said, not a problem. She accepted the salary. But before 2 months, actually, yeah, I had increased her salary. I work so much better with her. She cooks, she learns how to cook. She does a lot of things in the house that I really appreciate. And I'm like, wow, I love this energy. I love the energy in the house. She loves my son. Even when I go for a retreat, I am so happy and grateful that she is around, because I know even when I am not there, she will take care of my son. And I was like, this I need to share with the world, because it was my mistake. When you are looking for anything, ask yourself, is this a need or is this a want? If it's a need, you need to, step back and say, God, please, the God within me, please take care of this thing, because I do not want to put my desperation in the energy of the need. Because sometimes you will say, I need a car, because of course your workplace requires you to have a car. But guess what? You get a car that is going to trouble you, that's going to give you a lot of headaches. You get accidents, you get all these things. It's not because of the car, but it's because of the energy that you emit. But if you're saying, you know what, I'm staying in Gauteng. We have Ubers, we have Bolt, we have all this transportation that I can use, even though I do not have a car, and while I am looking for a car, then that is the energy. Because when you don't need something so much, you're not desperate for it, and it will present itself to you. And that has been my journey with this particular one, and it's teaching me as well that Every time I feel like, oh my goodness, I need to publish a book, I need to have clients, I need to, it's not a good space for me to be in. But when I say I would love to have clients, I would love to do a book tour. I mean, even this book tour that I'm doing, I'm not doing it because I'm desperately, wanting every person to have this book. Whether you buy the book, whether you don't buy the book, really, I will be touring the whole country. That's, I want to go to all 9 provinces. But I will be touring. It will be like a way for me to know. I've never been to the Eastern Cape, even though my part of my blood is coming from Eastern Cape. I've never been there, and I would love to see how Eastern Cape is like. So it's not a need for me. It's like, if I'm there, it's good, but even if I'm not there, I'm also good, right? So watch your energy, guard your energy against being desperate, whether it's for money, it's for a boyfriend, it's for marriage, whatever it is. Guard yourself against those things, because they will cost you a lot in life, right? And that is my message for you today. If you forget anything, desperation is a weak emotion and it produces bad results or negative results. But when you are in your power, when you understand who you are and understanding that you don't need anything that is outside of you, you already have everything, or what you have, what you want also wants you. You will then create from a place of abundance, from a place of understanding. I love you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for watching until the end. I will be back to my lives very, very soon. And yeah, that's it. Goodbye.